Oh, and that's when I said, honey, no more cookies. I'm not Santa Claus, honey.
Enough for me. I've had enough.
I'm full. Oh,
Camera?
hello there.
We were just enjoying our nice hot cocoa. Welcome to this week's episode of Two Guys on a Couch. Well, it's actually two guys on two chairs because we wanted the Christmas scene background.
It's nothing personal. We're not fighting. Just
relax. I know you're freaking out. Like they're not on the couch.
look at us.
We can move. We're not immobile now. But I love cocoa.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of running low. If you have any, I'd really appreciate it.
Would you like to sweeten up with some peppermint?
Not a peppermint
Not
guy.
a peppermint fan?
No. Mm-mm.
How about gingerbread?
Oh, you know me. You know me,
I know
Santa.
you too well.
Oh.
I'm not Santa, you ridiculous fool. Anyways, we have a spectacular show. The Christmas episode you've been waiting for.
You asked for it. We gave it to you.
You definitely, if you ask, you shall receive. Is
that a commandment?
Maybe.
It
was in a movie once.
Something I'd like to address is that wonderful outfit. What are you sporting this evening?
Well, I am sporting a Target, is the real name. Nice turtleneck and a Vera Bradley, I think, vest. Very festive.
Well,
I'm in it to win it. I clearly am. And I have to say the same thing for you. Look at that outfit. That is just spectacular.
This is vintage 1980, I'd like to say. In its heyday, it would light up all across here. Over the years, who's to know where it's been. And then this, I'd actually like to thank Mrs. Gaylord for. Really brings the whole outfit together.
Absolutely. So this week, we are reviewing a Christmas classic. And we're going to have a discussion about it too, because it first started out as a cartoon, and recently in 2004 it was made into a live-action movie starring Jim Carrey. You guessed it, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I know what you're thinking. What I have in my hands is Spy Kids 2, the Island of Lost Dreams, okay? But just pretend this is Christmas.
We think the Grinch stole How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's our big problem.
That is clever. That is clever.
That's what I'm here for.
This is why he's the guest. Well, okay. Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Didn't even know, broke out the Christmas mugs and it just...
For good luck.
Plot synopsis. Because I know you wanted one. It starts out in Whoville, and as a kid, the Grinch was in Whoville. He was bullied, harassed a little bit.
You got an early beard. I know the feeling. I've been shaving since 3. I know you can't tell. I keep it up daily, folks. It is by choice that I don't have a beard.
And same with me. That's why you never see facial hair on me at all. So he escapes to a mountain where he lives there in kind of escape from the world in isolation for the rest of his life. And he just hates Christmas. He hates everything about it. Any possible part of Christmas, he hates.
To be fair, I don't know how I'd feel about Christmas with those wacky do's they got going on.
Yeah. If they have cost cutters, I'd cancel the subscription or whatever membership. So he hates Christmas so much that he devises a plan on Christmas night to go down when everyone's sleeping and steal all the presents.
Oh boy.
It is trouble in a pot, I'll tell ya. And Jim Carrey plays it spectacularly.
To perfection.
He is humorous, it is funny.
That's great.
And the acting is also great. And the Whovilles, they look, their noses are like...
They did something with the noses.
They did something, I don't know.
Either that or they had a casting call for weird noses.
like if someone comes in with a regular nose, like, hey, get out of here.
We don't need you.
We don't need you in this part.
Or if someone suggests you, like, did you hear about the Grinch tryouts? It's like, do you think my nose is that weird?
Do you really? He devises a sled that can go down, and he maneuvers and tries to steal everyone's presents. And on that night of Christmas, he goes down. But as he's planning his trip days before, he meets a little tiny who.
Did we do that at the same time?
I think we did.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
2 couches. Feels like we've never been closer.
So he goes down and meets this little girl, this sweet and innocent girl, and you're just like, and he's just like, oh no, I don't know if I want to go through with this. I don't want to ruin the dreams of this cute little who. And he's starting to have second thoughts. Then on Christmas night, he goes into the house. He's already stole half of everyone's presents. He goes in there, and then the little girl wakes up and walks down the stairs. Just tiptoes down. And then he's just like, he sees the meaning of Christmas. He sees the childhood fire in her eyes, and it's just like, you know what? Kids deserve presents. Perfect movie to watch on Christmas Eve.
Quite a stocking stuffer.
Definitely. Speaking of stockings, I got you one, Cam.
No, you didn't.
I did. It is.
This one.
You are just too special, and I had to get you one. And I stuffed it for you. I know what you like, and I'm giving this specifically to you. I hope you like it.
Oh, Reese's Tree?
I knew you'd like it. Do you like it?
You saw it on my wish list, and you know what?
What?
This might be a little uncalled for, but I got you something.
No!
Yup.
Get out!
Same page. Here it is. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
What?
It's a toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Okay.
Yeah, maybe a little hint. 2 couches is kind of a good space. Breath right here. Kind of figured you could start using that maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a spirit of giving, but
it has good bristles. I like it.
Yeah.
Final verdict.
Me first, or would you like to go? You know what? You outdid yourself. I'll go first.
Okay, go first.
Final verdict out of 5 stars. Out of 4 stars, actually. I'm sorry. I give it pie stars. Pie. You
Math?
Math. I know. You don't want to hear it. It's Christmas. 3.14. 3.14 stars.
This is the first for 2 guys on a couch.
Yeah.
There's actually did a decimal stars. I'm impressed.
Thank you, Miss Tesco. That's what I bring to the table here.
So, out of 4 stars, I'm gonna give it 3. Why? Because some of the sets they look like a set. They don't look like a town.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason. If they made it just better, it would have been 4. But the sets could use some work. In other news...
So, do we give it the greater than symbol or the less than for the original?
Oh, yes! Debates.
Oh,
I forgot! Now, we're debating whether the live action with people is better than the cartoon, the original version, which many of you probably have seen. They're both classics.
Both classics.
I think when it goes down, like, in history right now, which is more, like, popular, like, obviously, like, a vintage movie, like the cartoon, would be better in people's eyes, because, you know, it's older.
It's what you grew up with.
It's what you grew up with. It's more considered an actual classic in the definitions of movies. And it just has a lot of intrinsic value.
That's a nice reference.
Yeah. Meanings to it. So, when it comes down to it, I'd say the cartoon is better. Watch both.
Watch both.
Hot dog.
You know what? I want to see your own thoughts on which one's better.
Yeah, the cartoon. Ooh, I like this.
I know.
I'm giddy.
I know.
This is another Christmas present to me, to you. We give and receive here at the show. Christmas. This is just the time of the year for watching movies with the family. And this is definitely the movie you want to watch with your family.
The one.
And like you said, if you can't get the live action, just watch the cartoon. I'm sure it's going to be on TV. Yes. Now, for the moment you all have been waiting for. Shout outs!
Shout out. Who's ready for some? Because we got some.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Here's our mug to you for shout outs. Shout out number 1.
Kathleen Tenero. Shout out.
Shout out to you specifically. You deserved one. I missed you last time. Okay, shout out number 2. Heather White.
Shout out to you.
Whites out, lights out. That's what I say.
You do say it. I've heard him say it.
Yeah, she's heard it too. Inside joke. Shout out
number 3.
Number 3.
Mad Hamill, shout out to you. The cheek's gone down, and we love you for it.
We love ya. The Christmas tree's lit up. We've got our cocoa. We've got our adorable outfits, which I'll thank my mother for. Thank you, Mother. Shout out to you as well.
Shout out. You're making peanut butter balls as we speak, and I can't wait to eat some.
Cynthia Gaylord. And it is just, we wish all of you just a Merry Christmas. We just go home to your families, hug your mom, hug your dad, make some cocoa for God's sakes, and snuggle by the fire, watch some movies. We recommend The Grinch Stole Christmas, and please enjoy your holidays. Okay?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. And this is Danny G, my guest.
Cam Sullivan.
And we are signing out. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.